Here we are again for another demonstration. I'd like to take you through how to build a change log so you can learn to never start from zero again. There's going to be 3 steps. First, you're going to do something that requires iterations and a long chat. Second, you're going to analyze the results with the prompt below. And third, I'd like you to reflect on how you could do this more often. So what I'm going to do is show you a case study. We started looking at how we could build a LinkedIn post. I'm going to take you through the process. I'll show you the result that came out. So we started with write a LinkedIn post for our course, like Ruben Hassi. He's actually someone quite popular on LinkedIn, and I like the way things were out. We uploaded a graphic, and we uploaded information on our course. What did we get back from Claude? Well, there was a weak hook. There was nothing about Sparks. So we said, could you make the left side general principles and the right side one for each of our part of Sparks? This will make it less generic and specific to our course. We got another one back. Could you give me 5 alternative hooks for the image and recommend a single best one? The hook here doesn't pull me into the image. Here I got 5 different ones. The hook is better, but how can you make our course the hero that helps people think better? So it gave us some answers. I said, okay, fine, I'll take what you recommended. It's saying, look, first let the right column do the work, talk more about Sparks and things you're doing, change the footer line, put it all together. I said, perfect. And basically what I feel is Claude writes well, but designs like a failed German engineer. So I said, okay, what I'd like you to do is please give me a text that goes with this visual. Give me a prompt to make the final visual in ChatGPT. Simplify the headline to make sure the message is simpler and more scroll stopping. Give all the context ChatGPT will need. I will upload this visual as an example. What does it do? It creates an amazing long prompt that I can run over in ChatGPT. What I get back is I get back a shorter post, something which is short, interesting. You don't have a AI problem, you have a thinking problem. I go through that. I have a better looking visual. The whole thing comes together in one point in time. Now it comes the glory moment. So based on the work I just did, please help me create a change log and a new and better prompt for the next time. This will make sure that you don't keep on repeating the same work over and over again. The key outputs, I'd like you to give me the results of my work, the feedback I gave in the process, and new and better process in the prompt, so I can improve the process and have a different prompt the next time. So what did we do? We built the following things. We had a lot of changes along the way. One is style, audience. We looked at how we can make the hook stronger, a better call to action. We then went through and looked at the type of feedback I was giving. What we're looking at is making the course a hero. We're looking at the hook inside the image. We had some things about the call to action. We had things that worked well. And what slowed us down was basically having style reference and a color palette to start the whole process. So if we were going to do this again, Claude is suggesting figure out who the audience is, build the hook first. What's the role of the course? Give me the style, give me the color palette, talk to me about the call to action, and what other formats do you need? And here's what comes out. It forces some decisions up front. It makes me go through and confirm understanding. It builds things in the right order. It gives me 2 stop points, and it locks things in. So I get this prompt coming out instead of I want to build a post that looked like Ruben Hassi's. Want to build a LinkedIn infographic. Ask me these questions one at a time. Who's the audience? What's the hook? What does the role look like? Do you have a style reference? What's the color palette? What's the call to action? What outputs do you need? And then put it all together and we have something done. Simple, easy, straightforward, powerful way to iterate, keep going, but also make sure that you keep going in the right direction.